All right, places. Everybody ready? You know what you're doing for the pre-show?
I just want you to take your clothes out of the freaking laundry machine, man.
Okay, Faker. I found you, Faker. Oh, God, I messed that up. Faker.
Guys, I'm not so sure about this one.
What's wrong? We've been over this a million times, dude.
Listen, I know we spent a lot of money on this cannon, and it's
Spike, you just get in the cannon. You already got the wing cap on, all right? And then you're just going to do a loop-de-loop and then land at the island and get the star. Come on.
Listen. It's a great looking cannon. I know you want me to get the star and everything, and that'd be a great bit. I get that. But hear me out. Listen. I know it's great that we have all on this team been able to explore our more creative sides with all the skits and everything we've been doing the last couple of years in the lockdown. Yeah, that's great. Love it. But hear me out. What if instead this year we just do it in person, Jeff?
Well, I guess we got no choice.
Oh, you're real. Oh, my God.
You're all here.
Oh,
You're real.
What?
I guess
It's
I can
amazing.
Just whoa, you're taller than I remember. Jeez.
You're shorter than I remember.
Yeah, that's fair. I'm pretty short.
Jeez.
Look, we got chairs.
Your afro is so much bigger.
Well, yeah, coronavirus, man. What about your hair? I thought it was blue.
Coronavirus, man.
Oh, yeah, makes sense.
Get out
Get
of
this
here.
goose out of here. I'm so excited to see you all. Come on, bring it in.
God.
Bring it in. Oh, it's so great. Okay. Oh, man. That's right. We are in person for the pre-show here, everybody. It is Summer Games Done Quick 2021 online. It's going to be fantastic. We are once again benefiting Médecins Sans Frontières, or Doctors Without Borders, as we've come to know and love them. We've worked with them for many years in the past, and we are doing it once again. They are a fantastic humanitarian aid organization that provides support for countless countries all across the globe. Now, we were lucky enough to all get our vaccines and be here in person, which is really cool, but the event is still online, and that's actually a positive in a lot of ways. We want to talk about some of the runs that you can find this week during the schedule. Let's start with some of the ones that we never would have been able to see in an on-site event.
Yeah, actually, so as a fellow rhythm game lover, I'm super excited to see all these rhythm games that have been able to be included. You know, like it's usually, you can't bring all that equipment with you, things like that. So we get to see Ajiken, and this is coming up on Friday afternoon. He's doing Dance Rush Stardom.
Woo!
Yes.
Yeah.
Awesome.
For those who don't know, this is it's like kind of a dance pad style arcade game, but it's, you know, there's like no arrows or anything. It's all about your footwork. So we're going to see Ajiken's top tier footwork happening in the actual arcade.
Wait, really?
Yes.
Like the
he's gonna
physical
be,
building.
Yes,
Like
he's
somebody's
gonna-
playing Galaga right behind him or something.
Yeah,
love Galaga.
maybe we'll have to see, but it's going to be amazing because it's. I'm just excited to see in the arcade how it all
Should be
looks.
That's super exciting to hear about. Y'all bring up like in arcades. I mean, anybody who is a regular who has gone to all the live GDQs in the past, obviously tons of awesome dance and rhythm games there. But
I play
another,
pinball.
oh yeah, I know you're a pinball guy, you're not a dance
love it.
guy. But one that a lot of us casuals that we love to play, a little game known as Bishi Bashi, the Bishi Bashi, in fact.
The Bish.
Yeah, the Bish himself coming in. Tons of just crazy, goofy little mini games and whatnot. And within that, the runner Billy Jr. 82, also on Friday, will be doing kind of a hybrid run. Any levels that he can speedrun, he'll speedrun through. And any levels that are more auto-scroller, he's going to be going for high scores. So
cool.
if you're a fan of all sorts of different challenge runs in games, this is a nice mesh of all of them. And again, if y'all have never heard of Bishi Bashi for some reason, check it out. It's going to be wild. Make sure to check it out.
Well, we're talking about games that are in the GDQ arcade, and I'd be remiss to not bring up My Finale. I am just absolutely stoked for this.
Wait, is that the washing machine game that you were just playing nonstop last time we were in person?
multiple hours
It
of
is a
my
lot.
day whenever I wasn't doing any interviews. You would see me in the arcade, and My is basically just DDR on a washing machine. You're slapping the crap out of the screen, and Star Rod Kirby is gonna exactly like that.
Okay.
Star Rod Kirby's gonna kill it on Friday.
Well, the other thing, too, is it's not just about the games, though. It's also the runners, right? Because we can get people from all over the globe who might not have been able to travel to a GDQ in the States before. Like, I mean, just to name a few of them. We got Plexa, Needle, Calimball, Jordy925, the Xterra. I know you were a big
my
fan of
boy,
them.
yeah.
Berto, Please. They're all hailing from places like New Zealand, Japan, England, Belgium, Mexico. Hey, speaking of Mexico, we got the Mexican runner from Poland.
Oh.
Yeah. And then, of course, Luis Miguel, who's going to be joining us from Brazil, been at GDQ before, but they're going to be in the Mega Man X race. And you know what? To tell us a little bit more about races, why don't we go check in with Fiesel on the couch over there?
That's right. There's some very strong races in this marathon, particularly among the classic games. And I've got one for you for every day of the week. Today, as you mentioned, is Mega Man X four-way race, Tiki, Darren Vile, Luis Miguel, and Clipper. Tomorrow, it's Kirby Nightmare in Dreamland, Mr. Shasta versus Rocks. On Tuesday, it's Castlevania 1, a three-way race with Two Snack, Freeland, and Socrates. On Wednesday, Coca-Cola Kid, That's right. Sharif versus Grumpmeister. On Thursday is Rystar, 4-way race with Kranoon, Lizstar, Shime Gabriel, and Harem Scarum. On Friday, it's Mega Man 2 Game Boy with KLM versus Kaiser Krister. And of course, on Saturday, Super Metroid 100%, a 3-way race with the top 3 runners of this category. Shiny Zenny, Behemoth 87, and Oats and Goats. Now, 100% means full item collection, and this is a category that has become very popular lately, with Shiny Zenny taking this run to a whole new level this past year, competing this week against Oats and Goats and Behemoth, 2 massive players who have been in the Super Metroid pantheon for years. This has got to be my can't-miss pick for the marathon. This is the perfect race for the final day.
That's pretty cool, Feasel. I know that you were talking about you wanted to try a few of the games, right? Did you get a chance to do that?
Yes, thank you. For my next report, there are a number of games in the schedule that I have not tried before, so I thought I would do some research and try them myself. There is no better way to learn than hands-on experience. So this first game up is Earthworm Jim. So I made my own Earthworm Jim.
Oh my God, they're
Now, I'm
buff.
told this game requires a lot of core strength for those whip cancels and toilet dives, and you have everything you need here to get that great workout for your worm. To see more feats of athleticism, watch Rift's run on Wednesday morning, which will look exactly like this. And the next game up is Jelly Drift. Now, I did some searching on TikTok and I found all kinds of videos on how to do the Jelly Drift challenge, so I think I'm an expert in this game now, and I think it's time to try it. So what I'm using here is blueberry jelly, but I'm told that grape or raspberry are both fine as well. And I've spread out about 8 feet of jelly or so, which should be just enough for me to clear the stairs. And, I mean, I guess let's try this, right?
Please.
3,
Pops, please stop
He's
it.
not
Two.
gonna- Feasel, Feasel, Feasel,
One.
Feasel. Dude, come on.
What?
No, you cannot do that. You will die. We don't have insurance.
Yeah, you're probably right. You should not try this at home. You should leave this to the professionals. You should watch Konosumi run Jelly Drift on Thursday morning instead.
Ooh, that was close.
He didn't even say bye. Was he mad at me? I think he hung up
I
on
mean,
us.
you yelled at him. I'd be mad at you.
Okay,
too.
fair enough. But hey, that was just absolutely ridiculous.
I'm just
I was.
surprised that he wasted all that jelly, though.
Yeah, I mean, hey, speaking of surprises, there's a lot of really cool stuff in the schedule that I don't think we ever have really seen before, and I don't think I ever thought would get into a GD game.
Yeah, so actually, well, Paper Mario's in the marathon this week, and yeah.
Not a surprise.
Yeah, well,
what?
Wait for it. So it's, I mean, yes, this is my favorite game. I understand.
surprise.
Now this is I know that's not the surprise. So this is a really unique category. It's called Stop and Swap.
Okay.
So what's going to be happening is JCOG is going to be on Monday evening playing the first 8 minutes of The Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time.
But you said
What?
Paper Mario.
Paper Mario.
Wait for it.
Waiting.
And then, so he's going to be using the stop and swap thing, which was kind of developed for like a lot of people associate it with Banjo-Kazooie and Tooie. And it's where you kind of take the RAM from one game and you store it, and then you transfer it to another game, and it messes with the code, and it's really wild. So,
What?
I have no idea what's going to happen.
okay, all you need to do is watch that first 8 minutes.
Okay.
Then JCOG will be going into Paper Mario, no Star Spirits, not even going to Toad Town. He'll basically be going up through the Goomba King, and then bam, end scene, end credits, roll credits. It's great.
all
That's
right.
Sounds fair.
the end.
So-
Straight to the end.
Are we just going to we're going to be able to watch that one? That one's a bonus game though, right?
Yes,
Isn't
so
it?
this is the first bonus game in the marathon, which is going to be great. So if you want to see this and other bonus games happen, go to gamesdonequick.com so you can learn more about how to make bonus games appear in the marathon.
All right, now the game I'm going to talk about isn't really much of a surprise, but it's more like the subject matter. So Celeste is back, which Celeste, fantastic game. Like,
Yeah.
one of the greatest
Also
games
not
I've
a
ever played.
surprise.
Yeah, not a surprise at all. But what's surprising is we're going to see a bunch of custom maps.
Oh,
Yeah, so
okay.
much like past times where we've seen Mario custom maps, we're getting that same treatment with Celeste. And Celeste is just an execution nightmare. And that's if you're not a speedrunner. Even if you are a speedrunner, it's still an execution nightmare. And Frozen Flygon, cream of the crop, some of the best, and you're just going to see a bunch of hyper dashes, turbo dashes, neo, mega, ultra, uber dashes, and just there's going to be so much execution that it's going to look like it's routed on the fly. Gone.
Yeah.
Get it? Because Frozen.
You were so close.
What? But
You were so-
that's so good.
All right. Well, speaking of routing on the fly, gone.
Hey.
I wanted to talk about Super Mario Odyssey because Super Mario Odyssey, again, not a surprise, but it's Talkatoo%. So for anybody who's not familiar, Talkatoo is a bird in the game that you can go to help find all the moons. It'll tell you about 3 moons, and then you have to go get them before it'll tell you about any more. So in the Talkatoo% run, the only moons you can get are the story moons and those bird moons. So Danger's going to have to go talk to a bird, get 3 assignments, go decide whether he's going to do all of them or maybe hold off on a couple to try to pair them with some better moons, maybe some story moons or whatever, and then go back to the bird, get 3 new moons, and go do it all over again. Completely random every time, different every time he plays it.
Super, super cool to see that routing challenge here in GDQ. And Dangerous always puts on a good show. Looking forward to that. I like how within the surprises section of our show, we've talked about Paper Mario, Super Mario Odyssey, and now I'm going to tell you about a little indie title known as Super Mario 64.
All right, very good.
Wait, what
very
is
good,
that?
very good. I know, right? I've never heard of it. It's a little title made by a little indie team. There's a cannon in it, believe it or not. And they will be collecting 70 stars. All right, all right. I understand. Yeah, Hobbs, you've done a 70-star, right? Yeah. You've seen one. Keys, you've seen one. Kung Fu, you've seen one. You know who's not going to see that 70-star run? Bubsia, because he's the runner, and he's going to have a blindfold on.
Oh, very good.
So at this past GDQ, we saw him run the 16-star category. Now he's going to have to collect almost 5 times the amount of stars, have 5 times the amount of audio cues, 5 times the amount of setups to make any of this possible whatsoever. And you might be thinking, oh, maybe he's going to skip out and do a lot of easy stars. No, he's going to TikTok Clock. He's going to Rainbow Ride. There's going to be massive hits all over the place, and he's going to be getting through all of that in just under 2 hours. Make sure to check that out Saturday night.
I can't even play that with eyes.
I know.
All right, well, okay, you might also want a blindfold for this one, like all of you, but I don't know, I'll leave that up to you. But it's not Mario. This is actually, I thought it was just Wand of Gamelon again.
Oh, no.
But it's actually Link, the Faces of Evil.
No.
Oh, no.
Yeah. I think the only difference really seems to be that you can play as Link. Everything else is that you have the same ridiculous like combat platforming graphics, all of that. But I just assumed that Gruntmeister was like, well, let's go for another round. And, you know, wanted us to experience the same, just like awful trauma-inducing cutscenes. You know, magical. They're magical cutscenes.
Sure.
Magical
That's a word.
cutscenes that we saw last time. So
I would refer to a dictionary after
if you want to, if you want to catch one of the good CDI Zelda games, that'll be on Wednesday night.
I would also look up that word.
That's a low
Yeah.
bar.
It's not the worst CDI game. That is true. It's up there. No, well, I'm trying to think of a transition here. I guess speaking of traumatizing things to look at,
We're in person, folks.
I'm going to bring up a run called Wheels, which I know what you're thinking. Car-based video game,
Yeah,
right? There's not a wheel in this sucker.
Wait, what?
No. This is a, like, Doom clone-like thing. There's no wheels in it, but it is full to the brim with clowns.
No. Why?
Yes. Yes, why? Clowns everywhere.
Why do you sound excited?
I watched the entire run. Takes less than 5 minutes, so y'all want to check it out as well. And I'm pretty sure, I checked this out, about every 1.5 seconds, there is another clown popping up on screen. So if you're a big fan of clowns, or you're terrified, both check out the run, because you can also donate to charity.
like
It's
watch
great.
it, but also, oh my gosh.
Oh, God.
Yeah, no.
Please, that's too many clowns. But
Yeah.
Bring my monitor
the
off.
thing that shocked me that they were able to get into this marathon is that they found not 1, not 2, but 4 different people who own a PS5.
What?
Yes, there are 4 different PS5 runs in this marathon.
First, of them.
We got
Wow.
2 of the PS4 classics brought to the new hardware. We got Devil May Cry 5 and Resogun. But then also we get some new additions. We got Astro's Playroom in the marathon this week, which is really cool. And the PS5 remake of Demon's Souls.
Yeah.
Excellent run. Super fun one.
Now, I know we're talking about surprises, but I want to reel it in a little bit. The Sonic franchise, specifically the older versions of the game. Sonic 1, Sonic 2, Sonic 3. Just a nostalgia trip where you go super fast. But you know what's surprising? The fact that Sonic 3D Blast is in the freaking marathon. That's right, zoom in. I'm so upset about this. I don't know why this is in here. TGH, Amber, what is wrong with you? They're playing it on the same controller, no less. 2 people on one controller. No, this is very upsetting. Like, I don't know why it's in here. I'm just absolutely surprised.
Please don't zoom it in.
Yo, is someone talking about prizes in here?
God, what are you doing here?
Wait, what are all you doing?
Hi.
He said surprise.
Yeah, that's what I'm all about, Hobbs. I'm all about prizes. surprises. I've got prizes hidden
Oh my
all
God.
around
Can you
this
get
office.
out from behind the curtain so we can actually hear you?
All right, hold on.
Oh my God. What is he doing?
Has he been
How
here
is
the
he
whole
always
time?
here?
No?
I work here, Hobbs. What do you expect?
You were going to say you live here and you know it.
I kind of do sometimes, but you know what? That's perfectly fine. But yeah, there are prizes everywhere here. You've all been sitting under one. You haven't noticed?
What?
What?
Yeah,
No.
no, hold on. Let me just show
what?
you. You know, prizes
What is
Are you
like this.
serious?
Yeah, like this absolutely amazing Vaporeon crocheted scarf.
That's so.
That's
Come
so
on, this thing's
cute.
amazing. And
I
this is
love
only
this.
one of the hundreds of different prizes that you can win by donating during the marathon. And you
All
know
right,
what?
tell us about more of them.
Sure thing, Hobbs. Now, I know what you're thinking. You probably have to jump through like a million different hoops if you want to win a prize as amazing as that. But guess what? You don't. All you have to do is donate at least the minimum donation value of the prize while it's available. It's that simple. And there are so many absolutely amazing prizes that you can win throughout the marathon. If you want to find out more about them, you should head over to gamesdonequick.com. Check out the links below the stream. Head to the channel. And there, you're going to find the tracker. And the tracker has all the information you could ever need about the marathon. It's got all the upcoming speed runs in the event. So many amazing speed runs we have. You don't want to miss any of them. It's got all the upcoming incentives that you can put those donations towards. Things like file name choices or bonus games like Fu mentioned, getting Stop and Swap into the marathon. You certainly want to make that happen. It is an absolutely amazing run. And of course, you can find out about all of the amazing prizes that you could win. Prizes like this absolutely adorable Vaporeon scarf, and prizes like our awesome grand prize, your choice of a replica from our friends over at Heroic Replicas. There are so many great options. You can choose from a Master Sword, a Hylian Shield, a functioning Zora electric guitar. It sounds awesome. You got to check it out. The Buster Sword, it's like 6 feet long. It's
I want all of
amazing.
it.
He-Man's sword, the Thundercat sword of power.
No.
All of it.
I hadn't heard this before, man. I want that.
There are so many great options. Spike, you got to check it out. Spike can't win, but you all at home certainly can. So make sure to head over to gamesdonequick.com and check that out, because I'll be popping up throughout the week to show you all of the amazing prizes we've stashed around the studio. Wait a minute. Richard, are you in the kitchen? Richard, don't eat the ice cream. That's not ice cream.
Whoa.
That scarf was so
All right.
I wonder if it was a Pokemon, like a
Oh,
little
yeah,
plush.
Vanilluxe or
Yeah.
something, yeah.
All right. Well, let's shift gears. Thanks again, Sent, for the prize update, I guess.
Nice to see
But
him.
let's shift gears a little bit, because we noticed something. You know, we were looking at the schedule the other day. You were noticing it. You pointed out to me. We caught some mistakes in the game schedule, all right? So I'm talking to the committee now, all right? You made a mistake, a few mistakes, actually. There are so many games with the same name just in there multiple times in the schedule. You're the one who found out.
Yeah, dude. There were mistakes all over the schedule, even accidents you could call them. But hey, just like me, you can have happy accidents. Look at the schedule. I know, it's fine. It's fine. It's a true story. But no, accidents all over the schedule, including the fact that there are about 700 Castlevania titles in this schedule. You got the Castlevania race that Feasel talked about. But look at all this Castlevania. You got Castlevania Bloodlines, Castlevania Dawn of Sorrow, Castlevania Rondo of Blood, Castlevania 64. That's just a mistake. You've got Record of Lotus War.
Wait, you didn't say Castlevania. That's not a Castlevania game.
Oh, Hobbs, my sweet summer child. Record of Lotus War is everything Castlevania, just without the title on top of it. You backdash for days. You got long white hair flowing down behind you. You smack torches for mana. Somebody call up Symphony of the Night, because it just got hit with identity theft.
Yeah, and just like speaking of mistakes, like clearly this is a mistake. If you look at Thursday, you see Doom Eternal listed twice.
Oh,
why?
really?
I mean, like, Doom Eternal's great. Don't get me wrong. Like,
I love more
I'm
Doom.
excited for Doom Eternal, but I mean, Bloodshot cheated the system apparently, because Bloodshot's gonna be playing the Ancient Gods Part 1, where the Doomslayer rips and tears through various demons and hellspawn to defeat an ancient evil and save the planet. And then immediately afterwards, it's the Ancient Gods Part 2, where the Doomslayer rips and tears through various demons and hellspawn to defeat an ancient evil and save the planet.
Oh. Interesting.
Those notes are useless.
Yeah. Oh, well, actually, you know, I also noticed Pokemon being in there.
That's not a mistake.
Well, it's Gen 5, but it's in there twice.
That is a mistake.
What is the mistake? The fact that it's Gen 5 or the fact that it's in there twice?
Yes.
Oh, wait. Isn't that one a race? That doesn't really count as two games.
Oh, That's true. You know what? That's true. It is a race, actually. It is black and white, and they're being raced by Pulse Effects and Swiftaloo. So it's going to actually be really cool to see the little game differences along with the regular RNG to see kind of like how that outcome can happen. But I mean, why didn't you bring it up? It's Pokemon.
I don't like multiples of 5.
Oh.
That's an
Weird.
odd.
That's a weirdly
Yeah.
specific
It is an
problem.
odd.
Wait, hold on. Shh. What is that? Wait, is somebody using Skype? Who's that? Hello?
Does that exist
Skype
still?
anymore.
That's weird.
Hey, you guys, how's it going? Are
Wait.
you busy?
YKB,
Oh,
what are you
YKB.
doing? Yeah, we're busy.
Oh, good. I wanted to chat with you guys. You know, it's been kind of lonely here over the last few months, so I've decided to do what a lot of people have done recently, adopt some pets. Of course, I didn't really know which ones to get at first, so I decided to look for inspiration where any rational person would. The games in this marathon. Well, when I heard GeoGuessr was running Nintendogs, I knew a dog had to be first on the list. So I want you guys to meet little Pixel. She's just like the dogs in the game. I mean, she loves being scratched behind the ear, especially when you use her own little stylus. Oh. And when you tell her to do a trick, she doesn't listen, just like in the game. Oh, it's so great. But even though Pixel is pretty much perfect, I decided I also needed a pet that was maybe a little more stationary, if that's even possible. So when I saw the I Am Fish run, I was like, a fish, that's perfect. So I haven't watched the run, but I want you guys to meet little Tuna.
Oh, Tuna's such a great name for
Oh.
Tuna?
Did the
you
dog
see a
eat
fish?
it?
Well, we'll have to figure out where he went later, but maybe when I watch Big Law's run, I'll be able to figure it out. Well, after Tuna and Pixel, I really thought maybe I did need a pet that was a little bit more exciting. So I decided to get a fight crab, inspired by Teddy Ross's run of Fight Crab. Well, everything went great at first, but then after I got the stitches out, I decided maybe that's a little too exciting. From now on, I think I prefer my crabs in
Oh, no.
cake form.
Oh, YKB.
So,
Oh,
well,
no.
even though that was kind of a bust, I really had the urge to get something a little bit more exotic. So when I saw the Super Mario World mod storks and apes and crocodiles, I was like, any of those would be perfect.
Wait, storks, apes, and crocodiles? No more pets!
Well, maybe my husband doesn't feel the same. We'll talk about it later. So maybe when he watches Super Ben's run, he'll change his mind. Actually, I already ordered one. Well, thanks for listening, you guys. You don't really seem to be up to much.
What?
Maybe you should get a pet. Talk to you later.
All right. See you, YKB. We're
Can
in
we
the
get an
middle.
ape?
What? No, maybe a dog.
I love dogs.
All right. Well, YKB really seems to love her animals.
Yeah, I don't want to sugarcoat it, Jeff, but she's a real Stevia Irwin.
Oh, boo.
Oh, God. Oh, God. There's real paper this time. Oh, no.
Oh, boo.
Can I throw the water bottle?
God. Oh, that was terrible.
Okay, I need to feel better. What if we play a game?
Yes.
We
yes,
always
yes,
do a game
yes.
in the pre-show. Okay, let's
Yes.
do a game. So I was inspired by GeoGuessr.
Yes.
Yes.
That is going to be super
It's going to be
exciting,
super
right?
fun. So Havard is running that on Wednesday afternoon, which Wednesday is going to be a great day. Every day is going to be a great day. But I was inspired by this so that we can do something similar where we will look at some pictures on the screen and then we'll go one by one and you all can try to guess what game each picture is from. How's that sound?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, sure.
Sound good?
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay, awesome. We have this all set. Let's
All
go.
right.
Okay, Keys, you're going to be first up.
That's a mistake.
And here's the first picture. Where's this from?
It's a beautiful field. I mean, Scandinavia.
It's not a game, dude.
Isn't it, though?
No.
No. Okay, it's Breath of the Wild. It's Breath of the Wild.
It's grass. How did you know?
It's like one of my favorite games. Okay.
It's like you're the host.
All right, let's try round 2 instead, Hobbs.
Okay,
We're
yeah,
going
I
to
got
you. Next picture.
Well, I see a ladder, so like Bloodborne is, of course, my first thought, but I don't think that one's in the schedule this week. Oh, I see Snake. Okay. Metal Gear
Wait.
Solid 3. Metal Gear Solid 3.
cheating.
Go, ding, ding, ding.
You got a hint.
Well, he
It's
wasn't in the
just a
cardboard
picture.
box. I
This
could see
game's
him.
rigged.
We didn't have any rules like that. All right. Well, good job. Okay, let's move
Okay,
on to
Mimi.
Spike.
Let's do it.
Round 3, picture 3. Let's go.
Let's do it. Okay. Scandinavia. Breath of the Wild. New Donk City. Super Mario Brothers.
Okay,
1.
stop.
Scandinavia.
Okay, no, one guess. Spike. Okay, here, I'll give you, hint. First word, shadow.
Last name, The Hedgehog.
Dude, you know a GameCube game does not look that good.
Where's the gun?
It's Shadow of the Colossus.
Come on.
Where's the
Shadow of the
Colossus?
Colossus. Look, it's pretty. I know exactly where that is.
Blue Point does really good
Okay,
work.
wipe that. Wipe that. Let's just do round 2.
Yes,
Round
yes.
2. Okay, we're gonna try one more
I
time.
want some points.
Back to keys.
All right.
Good luck. Here we go.
Oh, that's just Los Angeles on a Tuesday night. I mean, it's a car, so I'm just
not wrong.
Need for Speed, I guess.
Yes, ding, ding, ding.
Was it
Actually,
Need for
that's
Speed
correct.
game?
Yes,
Very good.
Need for Speed Porsche Unleashed.
All right.
Awesome.
Points for
Okay.
me.
Good job. Good
Hobbs,
job.
on to you.
Yes.
Let's go.
Okay. Oh, I know that anywhere. All right. I died so many times in that place. Those enemies are hard as those ethereal, those Irithil of the Boreal Valley from Dark Souls 3.
That is correct. Are you okay? I'm
No.
sorry I showed you that one.
I'm sorry.
I
The
mean, that's
dancers
right,
on the
but
there. I'm sorry.
okay. Okay,
I
Spike.
got it right, though, right?
You did. Yes, you're in the lead.
You did get it right. You got
Wow.
it right.
On to Spike. Let's end this strong. Okay, I'm giving you an easy one.
Okay, thank you.
Here we go.
Is there a problem in the back? I just need to see it.
It's
black.
right there.
Yeah,
It's
you
right there.
It's
Yeah,
right
we all
where?
see
It's
it.
a black screen. Am I looking at the inside of my eyelids?
Okay,
I
what?
can see it.
Let's just do. We all know it. We'll say it on 3.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. Metroid Prime
Scandinavia.
2.
What?
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 Metroid Prime 2. This is when you're out of bounds, like half the game.
Yeah.
This is when you're out of bounds.
Scandinavia.
Okay. Well, we were close. We almost got around.
Metroid Prime 2.
Okay.
Well, you know what? Okay, this is starting to fall apart, and I don't think I'm ready to see all you
I
people
tried.
yet. Like, this is a little too much. So why don't we go back to Plan A? All right, we tried it. We thought about it, but let's go back to Plan A. Come on, get in the cannon, Spike. Let's go. Yeah.
Sure. Yeah, it's good. Let's go.
Smells in here.
Hey guys, are you still there? Hello? Is anyone still there? Hello?
Welcome to Summer Games Done Quick 2021. It's 10 years of Summer Games this year, and we've got a lot of great content for you. As always, let's kick it over to Layla and Greta with Doctors Without Borders for their introductions.
Thanks, Matt, and thank you all for welcoming us back to Summer Games Done Quick for the 9th year. We're so excited to be here with you all again. Doctors Without Borders, also known by our French name, Médecins Sans Frontières, or MSF as we call it, is an independent international medical humanitarian organization delivering emergency aid to people affected by armed conflict, epidemics, natural or man-made disasters, and exclusion from healthcare. Our teams include doctors, nurses, logisticians, water and sanitation experts, emergency coordinators, and many other medical and non-medical professionals. We're all bound together and guided by the principles of our charter, which include medical ethics, independence, neutrality and impartiality, bearing witness, and accountability. We're over a year into this pandemic, and still our teams are responding to COVID-19 and to the many other severe disruptions to essential health services worldwide. In 2020 and 2021, MSF teams responded to the spread of COVID-19 in over 70 countries where we already have existing projects. We also launched emergency responses in many other countries, including temporary operations in Europe and the United States. We're advocating for equitable global access to COVID-19 vaccines, treatments, and tests.
Earlier this year, MSF scaled up its COVID-19 intervention in Mumbai, India, where a sharp increase in COVID-19 cases devastated the healthcare system and overwhelmed healthcare providers. MSF has worked in more than 9 Brazilian states, supporting local health systems in remote areas, providing training in infection prevention and control, and mental health support for exhausted hospital staff. Since the ceasefire in May, MSF has scaled up all regular activities in Gaza, including important mental health outreach to people impacted by the airstrikes. Across our projects, MSF has provided mental health support for patients and health professionals to help manage anxiety and loneliness while in isolation. To continue our work around the world, MSF USA relies mainly on the generosity of individual donors like you, as over 90% of our funding comes from private donors giving small amounts. Last year, during Summer Games Done Quick first virtual event, you all helped to raise more than $2.3 million, which is enough to fund the equivalent of all of our operations in the Philippines in 2019. And over the last 9 years, Summer Games Done Quick has raised more than $12.8 million for MSF, which is enough to fund all of our work in Greece in 2019.
MSF is a worldwide movement with a mission of providing life-saving medical care where it's needed most. The Games Done Quick community is a vital part of our movement, as your support helps fund our work, which allows us to stay independent and quickly access populations in distress. When there's an emergency, we don't have to wait for official funds to be released or for the media to generate interest. We can act fast based on needs alone. Your contributions this week will help to ensure that when an emergency occurs, Doctors Without Borders teams are there to save lives. So from all of us at MSF, to all of you watching and donating, we want to say thank you. Thank you for making an impact. Thank you for being a part of our movement. And thank you for providing life-saving medical care to people in need. We're so grateful and moved by the support and generosity of this incredible community. We also want to share our deepest gratitude and say thank you so much to the entire Games Done Quick team, all of the amazing runners, the volunteers, and corporate sponsors, and everyone who has worked so hard to make this year's SGDQ Online come alive. We couldn't be more excited to get started, so let's do this. Matt, back over to you.